actually should be left out so that it's smooth and soft and creamy and spreadable. Well, the butter dish just got redesigned. Believe it or not, it took a imaginative woman to say, you know what, there's gotta be a better way to do butter, and she came up with the Butterie. This is actually a flip-top butter dish that comes with the spreader, and we're not just doing one, we're doing two. So you choose your color. I know we have some great colors. This is gonna be the aqua that you see on your screen. We also have it in red, which is always a #1 hot selling color for the kitchen. And then if you just wanna go kind of classic and white, this is a revolutionary design, but we are down to our final quantity in the 3 color choices, and it's only $4.99 to get it home. And you're probably thinking, it's just a butter dish. What's all the hype? Kelly Deidrin, come on in here. Because not only is there hype, this is a crazy runaway hit.
Yes, it is. Read the reviews.
Yeah, people at home are going literally bananas over this.
It's so true though, and so butter can be left out on the countertop. It was like a shock to me. It hit me in the face, and I was thinking, wow, you mean I don't have to, you know, dig into my toast, and my toast doesn't have to rip, and you know, cold butter just doesn't taste as good. So if you want to, you can leave your butter out on the countertop. It is perfectly fine to do so. We don't have to refrigerate it. Of course, these can be refrigerated. Sure. Okay, so what did Joelle design? Well, it's a flip-top butter dish. I'll go over to this one here, and it'll hold an extra large stick of butter. It'll hold 2 sticks of butter. We'll go over that. But you know how with butter dishes, we'll put those 2 right next to each other. You know how with butter dishes, first of all, they're glass and they're slippery. So why did we design it that way? I don't know. But this shatters. How many butter dishes have you lost to the shattering? Because they're slippery, and then the edges always get all gunked up, right? Yeah. And then you're passing this around the dinner table and everybody's getting it, and it's a mess.
And my OCD is
it would make you crazy.
Like a level
so she's
5,000.
There you go. So she doesn't like that butter dish, especially when you leave it at room temperature. So Joelle said, well, I'm gonna start leaving my butter out at room temperature so that it tastes better, so that it's easier to spread, so that it's easier to cook with. And she said, I'm gonna redesign the butter dish. It has a flip-top lid that stays in place, so it's never gonna get all gunky or gross. She designed it with a spreader. She also designed it so that if I go in for my butter, and let's say I butter a little piece of bread or a little piece of toast, or maybe it's my dinner roll and you're passing this around, if you want to, you can actually scrape it on the back here to get rid of the excess butter. Now, what did you do before? You scraped it on the side of the dish, didn't you? And guess what? That created an even bigger problem when you were scraping it on the side of the dish. So she even created that little scraper shelf, okay? But look at how easy it is to use. By the way, it's not glass. If you drop this, it is not going to shatter. It isn't even gonna break.
It's literally like shatterproof.
It's shatterproof.
Is it BPA free?
Oh, absolutely.
Is it washable?
Food grade safe. It is washable, and you can rinse it clean or you can dishwash it. It's really just a nice butter dish. If you were gonna purchase them separately, they're about $15 to $20 each. Oh, wow. So you're getting a 2-pack. Great. You might wanna keep them both, depending on how often you cook, how often you bake, or you could keep one and gift one.
I like the keep one, gift one.
Because they're boxed.
Exactly.
Separately.
Over 9,700 have been spoken for. If you want the white, I'm gonna already make last call on the white. It is an easy choice to do, but that's gonna be the first to sell out. You can choose red or aqua as well. Don't forget, 5 interest-free credit card payments on everything. So $4.99 guaranteed to be at your door by December 24th. Let's also talk about some of the customer reviews. People who say everyone should have this. It gives you smooth and creamy butter. Leave it to a woman to redesign something that we've sort of just accepted over the years.
We've accepted it because we didn't think it should be redesigned, and then it was redesigned and we went, oh my gosh, it's so much better. So you can see it has that flip top lid which stays in place. I just wanted to showcase, this is that extra large Irish butter that everybody loves. It will fit the extra large butter, and then right in front of that, it will fit 2 sticks of butter. So maybe you wanna do 1 salted, 1 unsalted. Maybe you just have a big dinner party and you're gonna have 2 sticks of butter being used. It will fit 2 sticks of butter without getting that lid gunked up and messed up.
Also, I love the little like handles on the side too. So you can easily take this from, you know, maybe it's sitting on your countertop to the dining room table, and it doesn't fall apart. All these pieces together
can slip.
They can come disassembled so you can wash it, but they secure together so easily.
It's really just a nice design. She's thought of everything. I'll even turn it around and show you that there's a little silicone lip right here so that when it opens, it's not gonna bang on your countertop. I'll show you that there. So it's gonna just rest rests nicely on your countertop. It has the handles on both sides, so I can grab it and go, right? So it just makes life easier. And then if you're thinking, well, you know, is it difficult to clean? All you do is pop that lid off, and you can clean anything that gets in any of those nooks and crannies, and then it just sits right back on and pops right back on for you as well. So you can see there, it's just designed, like you said, by a woman.
It's smart. It is the better way to display your butter, use your butter, keep it out in room temperature. That way you're not tearing apart your toast
butter.
and your pancakes.
Yeah, your toast. Oh yeah, pancakes.
Butter just tastes better when it's in room temperature, and it's smoothie. It is smoothie. I was gonna say smoothie.
It's smoothie, it's smoother, it's creamy. It's all those wonderful things. You know, we all cook with butter, whether you're baking with butter, whether you're just having it with dinner rolls. I do a lot of grilled cheeses because I have a 5-year-old. And so grilled cheese is actually a food group in our house. And so for me to have to take a piece of bread with cold butter, I'm ripping a hole in it, and then the 5-year-old won't eat it.
I've taken spoons before to try to scrape it. I mean, it's just, it ruins the experience.
It does.
I feel like it ruins the flavor.
It does.
You're getting 2. Last call on the white. We have about 4 dozen left. That is it. So the white will be the first to sell. Everybody gets 2. You also get the spreader.
The spreader.
Yeah, which sits there and nestles right there. It's a new revolutionary design. It's a better way to have your butter. We have the aqua. You'll get 2 aqua, or you can pick getting 2 of the red. The size on it is about 9 inches long. It's 5.5 inches wide, 3¼ inches high. So you can sit it out on your countertop, sit it near your stove, sit it on your table if you'd like to, and you're getting 2 individually boxed. So it's a great gift. It's a practical present.
It's a practical present, but it's a conversation starter.
Sure.
If you give somebody a butter dish, they're gonna go buttery, and they're gonna go, huh. And you can say, hey, do you keep your butter in the refrigerator, or do you keep it on the countertop? Because I kept mine in the refrigerator until I met Joelle, and she said, did you know it does not have to be refrigerated if you don't want to? It's a personal choice. But of course, once I kept mine out on the countertop, and it's warm and spreadable for everything, from just, you know, buttering toast, to baking with it, to doing my rice when I, you know, butter the pan, to throw in with my noodles.
The white is sold out.
Oh boy.
It is.
I also want to point out it'll fit a block of cream cheese. So if you do brunches where you have the bottomless mimosas, I don't know why I had to throw that in there, but if you have bottomless mimosas,
you're my kind of girl.
With brunch, then I want you to go ahead and add your cream cheese into that as well, because it will fit the full block of cream cheese. It's a nice presentation. It comes with the spreader. I grab my cream cheese, I take it to my bagel, I spread it on my bagel, and then if I have any excess, there's my little scraper in the back, and I can scrape it off in the back, and that's why that little shelf was designed.
Okay, with everybody in the phone lines, we have about a minute to be able to show you why the Butterie is better. It's $4.99. You are getting 2, over 9,900 of this really cool invention. Let's talk about the problem. What we're used to normally.
I think many of us have this experience, and I don't think this is an over-exaggeration of what a butter dish turns into at dinner time. When everybody's buttering their rolls, or maybe you're making garlic bread, or maybe you're baking with your butter, but that's a disaster. And that's exactly what happens with our traditional butter dishes, is they get sloppy, they get ugly, but they get slippery, right? And then this goes to the ground and it shatters. There's a chef here, her name is Amanda, and she said, it's a butter dish, I don't need a new butter dish, I have a butter dish. She came to me about a week later, she goes, one of my kids shattered my butter dishes. I said, oh, isn't that interesting?
When I was a kid, my great-grandmother always had this beautiful glass butter dish on the center of the table. None of us kids could touch it.
Exactly.
Right? We weren't allowed to come near it. So make this so that the kids, the friends, the family, everybody's gonna go to, everything with butter on it is better anyway. So now you've got 2 individually boxed Butterie. This is a brand new revolutionary design. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a hero product. If you go to any white elephant parties or Secret Santas,
it's such a cool gift.
This is all the one that they're like, oh, I want that. You have aqua, you'll get 2, or red, you'll get 2, $4.99, delivered directly to your home by December 24th.
You'll love it.
Last minute items, sometimes you get the best deals on those, right?
Or if there's a girlfriend you're gonna see